Welcome to Fallout 76. This is Jim. Today is Tuesday, July the 1st, which means we have a new Atomic Shop weekly update that starts today, Tuesday, July the 1st. It goes to next Tuesday, July the 8th, 2025. All right, we have the featured section here, Evening in the Vault. That's pretty cool. I like that. Vault-Tec Game Room Bundle. Wow, that's pretty cool. 1,800 ounces. Let's take a look at that bad boy. Nice. What is that there? Just kind of going through the Vault-Tec games cover. Perfect. We were just talking about the games cover just the other day, actually. So that games cupboard will passively collect board games while you play the game, and that is a newer version of it. So that is pretty awesome. So board games will satisfy a daily challenge to collect board games. Okay, and board games are great because if you look under item stats when you're scrapping them, they have a lot of good stuff. Some of the board games even have gold in them. All right, so actually that's pretty cool. I like that one. Wow, that's a nice little bundle. Huh, interesting. Now I already have a couple of these other variations of it, so I'm not going to bother buying it because I already have the OG versions of them. But yeah, that's interesting for sure. Wow, cozy night, cozy night in bundle. I love it, love it. 1,800 items for that bad boy. What else we got there? We got a company team machine. Look at that. We were just talking about that there the last couple of days, actually. So there is the other variation to the company team machine. We got season 15 scoreboard from back in the day. And yeah, that's awesome. This will passively collect 5 company tea while you play the game. So we've had a couple daily, weekly challenges recently where we have to drink tea. Now you can go out and make your own tea the old fashioned way. Definitely nothing wrong with that. If you have this company tea machine, you can do it quick and easy. Oh yeah, nice. Even comes with a cat. Huh. Nice little bundle there. Weather station snow. So I've owned this for quite some time. I believe this is about 1,200 atoms. You can check out that video. Now they did from the time that I made that video, as I made a video where it does change the inside of your building. Like you'll turn it kind of dark and kind of foggy kind of thing. They did lighten it up. However, it's still a little dark, but it's just an FYI. And we have used actually the snow weather machine to mimic raining or fishing and stuff like that. But you can check out those videos here on the channel. Vault-Tec games cover 700 items by itself. Pretty awesome. So again, we talk about the regular games covered here a lot on the channel. We do our daily, weekly challenges, and again, generates pre-war board games. You can check out that video. This is just an OG version. This is just a version of the OG one that we have here in our camp. So that's pretty awesome. And you can check out that video here. That's pretty good. I like that. Vault-Tec ball toss, 500 atoms. Nice. Okay, just a decoration. I'm not too sure if you can use our not. Vault-Tec pinball machine, 500 atoms. So again, we do have a pinball machine here in game already. I think we got maybe like 2 years ago, I would like to say, off a previous scoreboard. This is just another variation, a reskin of that one, so to speak. But you can check out that video of the pinball machine. I can't remember what buffs you get, but you can check out that. It'll be the exact same thing, all right? Blue Vault-Tec game chair, 150 atoms. That chair looks really uncomfortable. Blue Vault-Tec game table, 200 atoms. Okay. Vault-Tec pajamas, 50% off for 400 atoms. That's pretty sharp. Yeah, I like these little bundles. Nice. And especially stuff that we talk about here a lot on the channel. And glad to see the stuff coming back and for sale. Nice. Definitely worth it, I think. Especially that games cupboard. Fallout first season 6 to 9 mega catch-up bundle. 4,000 atoms. I know some people were saying last week that, who would pay that much? I don't know who pays 4,000 atoms for this stuff. Not a clue. But again, make sure you read the description. Just don't impulse buy based on the pictures. Okay. Make sure you read that description so you know what you're getting. Same thing with this Woodland Hideaway bundle, 20% off. Original cost is 4,500. Discount is 900. Same exact thing. And again, I own some items in here. It's a little bit more cheaper for me. Yeah, lots of great stuff in here. Like that. I do have a video on the Sentomatic. I have a video on this guy right here. This radiation glove box gives us +2 perception. What else? This woodland retreat here. I do have a video on that. Now, I do have a video on it empty. I have a camp tour video I made just last September. If you're on the fence about it, unfortunately, you can't get it by itself. I don't know if I would buy it in this bundle, but again, it will easily chew up that budget that you can't budget very easily. You can check out that video on it being empty and full, just to give you guys a couple ideas if you do buy it. Brotherhood of Steel Mega Bundle, 20% off, whereas the cost is $5,500. Discount is $1,100. Can you imagine? A lot of good stuff in here, though. Lots of great stuff. Again, read the description before you buy, so you don't go buy the pictures here. Wow. Wild Mountain Way Station Bundle, 20% off, which the cost is $1,500. Discount is $300. There's another company team machine right there. That's pretty cool. Same one that we got in this other bundle. So again, be very careful when you buy, because if you buy that one last week and you go back and you buy that other one, just like, geez, so it will be a little bit cheaper, but again, it's still items that you're paying, right? Super Duper Mart Bundle, 20% off, which the cost is $1,500. Discount is $300. Candle Making Bundle, 20% off, which the cost is $1,500. Discount is $300. And this is the Candle Haas. This is the current camp that I have right now, actually, during our daily weekly challenge video. And I do have a video on it empty. I do have a camp tour video I made just last September 2024. You can check those out, so wish. Bloody Mess Bundle, 20% off, which the cost is $1,500. Discount is $300. Nice items in there. Sawtooth Bundle, 20% off, whereas the cost is $1,800. Discount is $360. Summer Camping, 20% off, whereas the cost is $2,000. Discount is $400. It does have that shelter, Summer Camp Shelter, which is a nice shelter. Nice and flat. Greatest Hits, Best the Best. We have the Park Ranger Bundle, 50% off. That's what I'd like to see. Average cost is $1,800. Discount is $900. I just don't know why they do that. Don't do that all the time. They probably sell a lot more. 50% off. Done. Firewatch Outlook Tower. I do have that bad boy. It's nowhere near as high as the other Firewatch towers here in the game, but it's pretty cute. You are fairly high up. Brotherhood Field Station Bundle, 50% off, whereas the cost is $1,800. Discount is $900. Nice. Now, just an FYI, this chalkboard letter kit, as you can see, I own it. It doesn't come with a chalkboard, okay? It only comes with the letters that looks like it's made, someone wrote them down in chalk, okay? You have to get yourself a chalkboard. Now, the video I made is a very old video. It's pretty rough. It's when I first started making videos back in 2022 when it first came out. But you can use this on even on the outside of your walls, right, on your buildings that you build, not the prefabs. But yeah, very useful. But it's even more useful if it came with a chalkboard, but does not come with a chalkboard. Army of One Bundle, 30% off. Original cost is $1,500. Discount is $450. Again, just a bunch of old items in here, placed into a new bundle name. Master. Right on, Jim. Waster Power Armor Skin, 50% off for 700 items for your different type of power armor. Okay. Neighborhood Square Shelter, 20% off for 1,440 atoms. Okay. This one here came out in 2022 with the pit. Rescue Backpack, 50% off for 250 atoms. That's pretty sharp looking. That's nice. Again, it is not a backpack. It's a skin for a small or standard backpack, which you apply to that at an armor workstation as a mod. Okay, it's not a backpack. It's a skin for a backpack. Wasteland Werewolf outfit. That's pretty cool. 50% off, or that's love the 50% off, guys. Loving it for 350 atoms. Nice. Keep that coming, Bethesda. That's what it should be, but 50% off. Matte black paint, 50% off or 250 atoms. Just a paint for the handmade rifle. Nice looking paint, actually. Fire hazard kit, 50% off or 250 atoms. Just a building kit. It's actually a nice building kit, actually. I like that. Yeah, Jimmy's thinking here. Special free special offers, no trespassing sign. I've had this for quite some time. Now, every single day when you log on, even if it's for like 5-10 minutes, I recommend going on here, go to this section, special free special offers, and claim your free item. It's usually a utility item. And this one here today, Nuka-Cola Twist, which is the newest type of Nuka-Cola product we have here in game. Came out during the season 11 scoreboard when Nuka World on Tour was first brand new. And we do have daily, weekly challenges where we have to drink Nuka-Cola Twist. And it is very rare. It's hard to find. You can come get them by maybe completing the event down at Nuka World on Tour, but not all the time. The vending machines that are down at Nuka World on Tour, it's not even 100% chance you'll find one in there either. If you have a Collectron, there's a good chance you'll find one in there. But again, if it's free, you can hang on to it, put it in your stash box, and that way there you have it for your daily, weekly challenges, so you don't have to waste a reroll, basically. Let's unlock that bad boy. Birdcage backpack, 50% off for 250 items. Again, nice another backpack skin. It's not a backpack itself, just a skin for a smaller standard backpack. And you craft and you change that skin at an armor workbench. Slocum's Survival Outfit Bundle for 25% off for Fallout First members for 581 atoms. No, original cost is 1,200, discount is 300. I own some items in here, that's why it's a little bit cheaper. Yeah, nice. Now, as you can see, what I mentioned, don't look at the pictures. See how it has a picture of the coffee machine there. You're thinking, oh, I'm going to get a coffee machine, yay. But really, if you look at the description, there's no coffee machine there. That's just a prime example. Make sure you read the description. Just don't look at the pictures, all right? love how that's done. Gone Fishing. This was the, I believe, the June 2025 free/bonus item for Fallout First members. Surprised it being July. July 1st, they don't have the one for this month out yet. Fallout First Ketchup, 1,000 atoms. Ketchup bundle 15. Again, read the description. What else we got here? All right, the last week for the bottle and cappy. So the weather station fireworks, 1,200 atoms. I have seen a lot of people bought this, apparently. Looks pretty cool. Patriotic Bash bundle, 1,500 atoms. Again, it has the popcorn machine in there. Definitely worth to have the popcorn machine. You can see the size of those plushies there to see how big they are. That fence looks pretty cool. I like that fence. American Nuka-Cola machine, 500 atoms. Basically just a Nuka-Cola mystery machine. So we have 2 alternate variations of this already in the game. It is a 5-minute restocking period. I believe it's 15 caps per Nuka-Cola product, and it's totally random what pops out of there. I do have videos on that, so you can, not on this particular one, but the OG one and the one we got last year in 2024. You can check out those videos if you so wish. Popcorn machine, Patriotic Popper popcorn machine, 500 atoms, 100% worth it. 100%. Popcorn is good for AP. It counts as pre-war food. It counts as eat a cake, pie, or candy. 100% worth to have in your camp for anyone. Patriotic paint, 500 atoms. Just a paint for the M79. Whoever rocks that. Stars and Stripes canopy, 250 atoms for that. I do find with the canopies and similar items like that, they are hard to place down. So just let you know, Patriotic bottle plushie, 250 atoms. You can see the size of him compared to the character there. Patriotic cappy plushie, 250 atoms again. Really good size. I think that's it. All right, good stuff. So popcorn machine, still one last week for that. We have these great bundles here. This games cupboard, I would say that's 100% worth it. Just for like daily, weekly challenges. When you scrap board games, you get all kinds of good stuff out of them. And plus, it looks fantastic. And of course, I have videos on this one and the pinball machine as well here on the channel, as well as the OG company tea machine. Yeah, good stuff. That's awesome. And so there you guys go. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and share. We have the chance. It really helps me out. I'd like to thank my channel members, Artistically Arranged, Michael Edwards, Nigel Wiffen, Heather, Whitetribe, Mr. Shelton, Drake Stamps, Me But Me, Yes Me, That's Me, True, Andrew Demon, Confounded Bridgeway, Warner, John DJ59, Picares, Ranch Now, Tony Watson, J Flow, Felix the Cat. Thank you all so very much. And I hope you all have a nice day.